Hello, it's your favorite sports unk here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Jason Tatum had his first career, this is the first career triple-double, right? Playoff career triple-double. As the Celtics run past the Butlerless Heat, 114-94. Game really wasn't that close. Tempers flared in the final minutes when Caleb Martin undercut Tatum for a rebound attempt and sent him crashing to the floor. Brown got up in Martin's face, leading to a brief scrum before double technicals was called on Brown and Martin. Miami was pushed around most of the game, limited to 5 offensive rebounds. Spo after the game, the Celtics controlled the game from the tip. They won the big muscle areas, definitely the three-point line, and the majority of the areas in between. Mm-hmm. But nobody's surprised that Boston won the three-point line. Right. Because you know why? Nobody takes and makes more threes than the Boston Celtics.
Celtics, right.
So with that being said, where is this? I need to... No. Scores. I got it. Yeah. The Celtics look good. I mean, they were raining threes early, and that's what they do. And that's a blessing and a curse, Ocho, because the thing that can happen is that they end up shooting you out the gym, or they miss and shoot you back in it.
In the game, yeah.
Yeah. So they ended up, 22 of 49 from the three-point line. 22 of 49. That's 45%. Miami was 12 of 37.
Yeah.
And so you got Jason Tatum had a triple-double with 23 points. Derek White had 20 points. Kristaps Porzingis had 18. JB had 12. Hauser had 12. Al Horford had 10. Hauser really got it going. They made a stretch run. They tried to make it close in the second quarter. Yeah. And I think Hauser hit 3 straight threes and blew the game back open. And the Celtics really never looked back from that. But this is what the Celtics do. Yeah. They take an enormous amount of threes, and if they're hitting, they're going to shoot you out the gym.
Yeah.
But I thought Miami didn't have a coaching problem. They had a math problem. Yeah. They was giving up threes and taking twos.
You're not going to be able to win a game like that. Obviously, you're not going to be able to compete, especially with the Celtics shooting efficient from behind the line. Yes. But I think what Spo is going to do, they're going to make the right adjustments. They're going to make the adjustments they need to do. And I think even though I think the Celtics the Celtics are a better team. I'm just going to be honest. The Celtics are a better team.
Yes.
But I think coaching is what's going to keep. Spoelstra is going to keep the Heat in this game, or in this series for that matter, and make it closer than what people think it's going to be.
I got to make it ugly.
Very, very ugly.
The Celtics want to play a masterpiece type of a game. They want to move the ball, get a bunch of threes. Nah, I want to make it like a grease pig. I want to make it county fair.
Yeah.
Where it's pooping all over the ground, it's litter, people just throwing their cups on the ground. I want it nasty.
Yeah.
And that's the only chance that you have, because you can't play a fluid game with this team because they have you outgunned.
Right.
You don't have a Tatum. You don't have a JB. You don't have a Porzingis. You don't have that. Your bench is not as deep as theirs. They come with Hauser, they come with Al Horford, and Peyton Pritchard, can control the game. He can knock down shots. He can push the ball. He can distribute the ball. Yeah, this is, man, if Boston doesn't win it this year, they don't win it this year.
That window's closing, or has it closed already?
No, it's not closed, because Jason Tatum's 25. I think JB's 26.
Right.
So, but it's not like while teams wait, teams are getting better.
Yeah.
Free agency is going to come. Hey, you never know what. Hey, Philly might get somebody, or somebody else. The Knicks might get a big piece.
Right.
You don't know, so that's why you have to seize the opportunities when they present themselves. And we know the West. Hey, the West is the West. But this is, I think they have an excellent chance to win this year, because they're loaded. You look at Holiday, who can defend. Derek White is a very good on-ball defender. Porzingis can control the paint. Al Horford is another guy that can rim protect and can control the paint as far as with the bigs. So this is a great opportunity for them. It's going to be a very disappointing season if they don't get it done. But Miami only had 5 offensive rebounds. Boston cleaned them up on the glass with a +10 on the glass, +5 on the offensive on the offensive glass. That won't get it done.
Well, won't get it done. What's the chances? What percentage you give the Heat winning this damn series?
Without Jimmy Butler, 0.005.
I mean, damn, man, Jimmy. I wonder how long the extent of his injury is with that MCL. What you think?
Well, MCL? Nah, he ain't coming back no time soon. Joel Embiid had a meniscus. Did he have a meniscus on MCL? Joel, I think he had a meniscus.
It was just a little sprain, though, right? Just a little sprain.
Yeah, I don't see him coming back with at least 2 weeks.
Damn, boy, we ain't got a damn chance. Then if that's the case,
nah.
I mean, somebody goddamn Bam got to turn into Akeem Olajuwon or somebody.
I mean, Tyler Hero, he gave you 24 and 6. Tyler Hero struggled today.
Yeah.
Jaime Jaquez played really well. He gave you 16. Jaime Jaquez Jr. DeLon Wright came off the bench and gave you 17, 5 of 5 from 3. You just don't have the manpower.
We have to shoot. Even if we don't have the manpower, we have to be efficient from the field and shoot the same way we did against the Bulls. We was hitting everything.
Yeah, but that's not the Bulls.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man.
So you got your work cut out for you, Ocho. The Bucks beat the Pacers 109-94. Dame Lillard, his first half it's his third first half with 30 or more in his playoff career. Since 1997-98, no player has more such half than Dame. Dame Lillard has 3. Devin Booker and LeBron James have 2. He went off for 35 points in the first half, and then he got picked up in the second half by Middleton and Bobby Portis. Who played tremendous in the second half. Both of those guys played well. Dame carried them in the first half, and then BP and Chris Middleton did an outstanding job in the second half of carrying them, and they end up winning the game 109-94. Siakam had an outstanding game. He was 15 of 25, 36 points. Miles Turner had 17 points, but they need more from Nembhard and Halliburton. Halliburton only had 9 points. You got 9 points, you got to have 15, 20 assists. You can't be under double digits in both points and assists. He led the league in assists. I think he had about 12 a game, and he gave you 9. That's not good enough. 9 points, 8 assists. Nembhard gave you 6 points. Nesmith gave you 7 points. And then you got Portis, you gave you a double-double, 15 and 11. You got Chris Middleton gave you a double-double, 23 and 10. You got Dame gave you 35. Pat Bev gave you 5. Lopez gave you 11. And then you get off the bench. You got Crowder gave you 5. Connaughton gave you 6. And Malik Beasley gave you 9.
That's crazy. With Giannis being out, obviously Giannis is out. Portis came in and played pretty good. Obviously 15 points, 7 for 15, shooting 11 boards. Damian Lillard gonna be Damian Lillard. He's been off some games. He's been off. You're not sure which Damian Lillard is gonna show up, but obviously it's playoff time. You probably know what he's gonna give you. I think if the Pacers can win the next game, what are the chances you think Giannis comes back and makes the series even that more interesting?
Well, I mean,
I think he got a strained calf. I think he had what Joe Burrow had.
Yeah, and how many games did Joe Burrow miss? How many weeks did Joe miss? 3.
2? Was it 2?
2 or 3, yeah.
Yeah.
So just imagine, yes. And see, that's the thing. See, and it's different than Giannis. Giannis got to get up and down. He got to do sudden movements.
Right.
Calf injury for a basketball player and a football player is entirely different.
And when I think about it, remember when KD came back from injury in 2019 to try to save the series? You think Giannis will try to pull some stuff like that? Because he had to say so at the end of the day. He not listening to them damn doctors. Yeah. Especially if the Pacers, for some godforsaken reason, make the series a little closer than what people expect it to be. Do you think he can be like, you know what? I got to play. I got to come back.
Because he don't want to run that risk. because KD came back with the calf, and you see what happened. Giannis doesn't want to run that risk.
Right.
Okay. But and see, for me, this works perfect for Dame because he's used to being in situations where he's the guy.
Right.
So now, but he has a better supporting cast. Bobby Portis, Middleton, and not to take anything away from CJ, but if you look at the overall makeup of the team, what he has as a starter, I think they're better positioned. Now, obviously, if Giannis there, he's not going to be, he could get it. But I can believe Dame Lillard, could he have 4 or 5 more games like he had the first half? Yes, maybe he doesn't score 35. But I've seen Dame Lillard stay hot for a month.
Yeah.
So don't say, well, he ain't going to shoot. Like, yes, he can. And you've seen him. If you followed this young man's career, you've seen him heat up like this. I just knew he was going for 50. I'm surprised that he didn't score any points in the second half. But like I said, Middleton and BP picked him up in the second half. But he was on fire in the first half. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's amazing to see this.